Coming up on Mountain News this morning, an Eastern Kentucky family takes matters into their own hands as a death investigation involving a Letcher County woman continues. And many of Kentucky's most notable Republicans gather at the Corbin Arena to discuss the issues our state is currently facing.
Dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky, this is WYMT Mountain News this morning.
Good morning to you at 6:31 here on this Monday. I'm Dakota Makris. And before we get started this morning, I have a couple of announcements, school closings rather. Let me read this off my phone. So due to a water outage in Everts and surrounding communities, classes are canceled today at Everts and Black Mountain Elementary schools only. The rest of Harlan County schools are on a regular schedule. So again, that's Everts and Everts and Black Mountain Elementary schools are closed due to a water outage. And then also there's no school today at Betsy Lane Elementary School due to the death of a teacher, and her funeral services will be held there. So there's no school at Betsy Lane Elementary today. And then Floyd County Schools are asking everyone in the Floyd County School District to wear blue in honor of Mrs. Leah Bentley. And let's head over now to Brandon for a look at that forecast this morning. And Brandon, good morning to you. You're kind of on the mend this morning.
Yeah, a little bit on the mend, getting there slowly but surely. But it's one of those situations. It's just, you think you're okay, and then it's like, well, maybe not.
Yep.
All right, let's get into the forecast this morning. And you'll see we go back up to Buffalo Mountain for a final check, and you see the light coming into the sky. Not a bad morning out there. A little chilly, so grab some jackets. 30s and 40s out there this morning. 31 Clintwood, 39 Somerset, 43 Moorhead, 46 Prestonsburg, Pikeville, Logan, 49 in Jackson, 35 Manchester and Middlesboro. Breakfast forecast for you as you head out the door. It's not going to be too bad out there this morning. Give yourself a little extra time to get those windows scraped off if you need it. Maybe some patchy fog out there in spots, but otherwise it's going to be a day filled with sunny clouds and warmer temperatures really quick as we head toward the afternoon hours. Dakota?
All right, Brendan, thank you. Well, a little more than 1 year following the death of one Letcher County woman, her family is still seeking answers as to what happened. Our Alyssa Williams checked in with family members of the woman to learn more about how they are taking matters into their own hands.
It was December of 2021 when 82-year-old Lois Rogers Trent was found dead in her home in the Whitco community of Letcher County, with Kentucky State Police suspecting foul play was involved.
I've got a picture here of her when this was in her late 70s, riding a four-wheeler. That's the kind of girl that she was. She's got her little dog with her, and she just made the best of every situation that she could.
Trent's sister, Ann Compton, says Trent's death has left a lasting impact on those who knew and loved her.
It's just something that happens to other people. You hear about that happening to people in the city or something like that. That doesn't happen here in Letcher County. And it certainly doesn't happen to my family.
The investigation surrounding Trent's death is still ongoing, but her siblings are aiming to speed the process along by offering a reward to anyone who has information on what happened.
We're offering $3,000 plus a Harley-Davidson Super Glide motorcycle. I know it's a little bit, maybe a weird reward, but it may be what it takes to get somebody to tell what they know.
Trent's siblings say they hope this gesture can bring peace to their family and justice for their sister.
If I can get peace, Lord, whoever did this is going to answer for it. I hope and pray they hear those cell doors close behind them.
Doing what they can in their search for answers. In Letcher County, Alyssa Williams, WYMT Mountain News.
Well, her family is asking for anyone who might have those answers to contact Kentucky State Police, Post 13. KSP released new information Sunday about a death investigation for a man who died in police custody. Troopers say the Ashland Police Department came across a man with an active warrant for his arrest. Well, troopers say the man ran from police but was later arrested after they found him entangled in a fence. The man started to complain of medical issues and was taken to a nearby hospital where he died. The man's body was sent to the medical examiner's office in Frankfort for an autopsy. Well, if you see smoke rising from the Cumberland Gap National Historical Park this week, officials say don't be alarmed. A prescribed burn is scheduled on Dark Ridge, just west of Sugar Run Overlook Road. As early as today, officials say these smaller intentional burns reduce the potential for wildfires. During the burn, officials say drivers may experience minor traffic delays on Sugar Run Overlook Road. The Kentucky Transportation Cabinet is advising drivers of a closing in Laurel County today. The on-ramp at the intersection of Hal Rogers Parkway and Kentucky 192 westbound will be closed for pavement repair. That began at 3 o'clock this morning. It's expected to reopen at 5 o'clock Wednesday evening. Many of Kentucky's most notable Republicans gathered for the 5th District Lincoln Dinner in Corbin Saturday night. Our Chandler Wilcox details how this event brings national and local politicians closer to Eastern Kentucky.
It was a sold-out event as Republican politicians at each level gathered in Corbin.
We're very blessed with amazing leaders up in Washington, D.C., as well as Frankfort. So we just want to be able to honor them and honor conservative values.
Rasmus honored U.S. Senator Mitch McConnell and Dean of the House Hal Rogers with Corbin Colonel certificates for their work.
I'm always worried and concerned about the people back here. Floods, fires, lack of jobs, loss of the steel industry, coal business and the like. So it's a continuous fight up there.
McConnell expressed concern for Kentuckians dealing with inflation.
Inflation is through the roof. The Biden administration has spent too much money, flooded the country with money. It was widely predicted that would create 40-year inflation.
6 Republican candidates for governor also attended the event, all expressing their commitment to the region.
When I'm in the East, the people in the East say they're forgotten. When I'm in the West, the people in the West say that they're forgotten. So it's important not to forget any part of the state.
Eastern Kentucky is God's creation. We need to make sure that we make this a tourist hub of the United States. We have a lot of things going for us: trail systems, outdoor recreation.
3 Eastern Kentuckians were inducted into the 5th District Lincoln Club Hall of Fame. In Corbin, Chandler Wilcox, WYMT Mountain News.
Other Republican candidates for governor there were Kelly Craft, Daniel Cameron, Alan Keck, and Bob DeVore. Well, a new basketball league in Knott County is aiming to give kids with special needs a fair shot. The Angels basketball team was created earlier this year after one mother realized the area's lack of sports leagues cater to special needs kids. One of the league's coordinators, Joshua Huff, says this league not only provides numerous benefits to kids, but also creates a sense of community for their families.
It's kind of hard to find places where a special needs child is what you would call somewhat accepted. While everybody is good to the children and stuff, every parent here realizes the challenges and the things that goes with special needs children. So they can kind of, I guess you'd say, let their hair down and just be themselves and go out and have fun and be able to run and play.
There's already a baseball league for special needs kids that Huff created, but he says he and some of the parents hope to create more sports leagues for the kids to enjoy in the future. Tourism directors are working together across the region to bring more people into Eastern Kentucky. The Appalachian Triangle of Kentucky, which includes multiple tourism boards in the region, received $350,000 to fund their initiatives. Manchester Tourism Director Tim Parks says they are excited to promote Appalachian culture.
We can promote Eastern Kentucky, so it's not just promoting our events, it's promoting our culture and who we are as a people and saying, hey, come on down here and see what we have to offer.
Manchester Tourism hosted a murder mystery show on Saturday, and it plans to do another one in April. There's good news this morning for pizza lovers right here in Perry County. Hot Rod's Pizza is opening a new location in Airport Gardens this morning. It'll be located at the old Pizza Hut building at 1442 Combs Road. The grand opening is at 11 o'clock, and for now, it will only have carry out and delivery, but on Wednesday, it will open its dining room and buffet.
6:40 here, almost 6:41 on this Monday morning. We are taking a look at some temperatures, and they're pretty chilly out there across the board. 31 Clintwood, 32 Grundy, 34 Jonesville, 35 Manchester, 35 Ashland, Middlesboro 2, 36 Jacksboro, 39 in Somerset, but 49 in Jackson and 46 in Prestonsburg, Pikeville, and I believe Logan as well. Your out the door forecast is going to feature again the possibility for some sunny clouds and some breezy conditions as we head deeper into the day. But overall, it's going to be a nice warm breeze. Enjoy it, because after today, temperatures will start to crash. Dakota?
All right, Brendan, thank you so much. It's 6:41, still to come here on Mountain News this morning. Doctors keep a closer eye on President Joe Biden's health after a lesion removed from his chest is revealed to be cancerous. We'll have more on that when we come back.